Hey, Besties.
Hey.
Welcome back for another episode of the Hello Bestie podcast. I'm Maggie.
I'm Tashima.
All right. Ready to get into it,
Yes,
teens?
let's.
Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to continually pay for both tickets when my friend is getting the hotel for free? My friend, okay, so this is a 42-year-old female writing about her 38-year-old friend.
Mm-hmm.
My friend and I go to the city a few times a year to catch a show. We'll call my friend Laura. Because we're old and can't stay up late driving home, they're 42 and 38. We usually stay at a hotel overnight and drive home in the morning. Laura's mother has a crazy amount of travel points, so she uses them on the hotel for us so we don't have to pay. Laura always asks me to pay for both tickets to the show, and she and her mom will cover the hotel. Laura is obviously not paying anything for the hotel, but since it's her mom's points, she says it's a fair trade. I agreed the first couple of times, but after a while it just seemed like Laura is being a little selfish. Her mom travels for a living, so she has what seems like an unlimited amount of points, so it's not like she's depriving herself by using the points on our hotel. For an upcoming show, I told Laura that it's not fair that she gets a free show every single time and that I'm always paying full price. I asked her to split the cost of the tickets. I'm trying to save money, and I honestly can't afford continuing to pay for both tickets. She got mad and said using her mom's points is the same as her paying her own way. I eventually said I would just drive home after the show because I can't afford to keep paying both tickets. She ended up pulling out completely, and now we're not even going to the show at all. Am I the asshole? Edit. We stay at the same hotel each time, which, if I paid cash, would cost around $450, including fees. We would stay in the same room together. This particular show is $300 per ticket, but that's on the high end of tickets from past shows we've seen together. I can't afford $600 for one night. The reason this is so frustrating is Laura's mom's points are for a specific hotel chain. I don't get to choose where to stay. I would never stay at this particular hotel if we were deciding based on cost. I would choose a much cheaper place. There is no reason to stay in a hotel with lots of accommodations if we're only staying there to sleep. So you think she's the asshole?
No. I think she's a dumbass for having done this a couple times and just now saying, hey, I think we should split the cost of the tickets.
Laura's straight up coming up off of this.
Yeah, she is. You're a dummy, which is why she had no qualms pulling out altogether.
She's not losing anything.
Correct. Wow, what a dummy.
What a dummy, and that's really fucked up of her. Like, that's not your friend.
Yeah, no, she's not.
Like we talked about in the last episode, this is a going out type of person, but you also can't go out with people who don't want to pay their own way.
Right. Yeah.
Just go by yourself at this point.
I guess it's so interesting with these last couple of threads that people aren't questioning their friendships.
Right.
Like, you're questioning the situation, not the validity of your friendship. No, you should be saying, is this person really my friend? Not, am I the asshole?
Why am I asking you to pay for half of a...
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is nuts. My mom basically giving us this room for free is not the same as me paying for it.
No. Not at all.
The nerve. That's hilarious.
And these are Broadway shows, clearly what she's talking about.
Expensive. Mm-hmm.
You're lucky to get like a $150 ticket.
Yeah, in a nosebleed.
In a nosebleed.
Yeah. Sucker. All right, I have a Buzzfeed thread. So it has like a theme.
Okay.
And then like a bunch of little snippets underneath. So I'll just pick a few to read.
All right.
So the title is 17 former side chicks confessed why they had affairs with married people. And I genuinely was not expecting some of these responses.
Do tell.
I dated married men after college and relationships that ended. No, I am not proud of it, and while I was really into all of them, I didn't want these men for myself forever. But they really did work my ego, telling me how great I was, so much better than their wives, how I understood them, etc., etc. In truth, it was a suitable situation for me. I didn't have to deal with them all the time. which meant I didn't see the ugly bits. I knew pretty early, post-college, that I really didn't want to be married at all, and at the time, this seemed like a viable solution. I, 35 female, met my child's friend's dad, 26 male, at a school meeting and felt an instant attraction to him. Our kids quickly became best friends and started spending a lot of time together. Over time, I also became close friends with his wife, 25 female. Because of my feelings for him, I did my best to avoid him, but inevitably, we ended up in each other's company from time to time. As we talked more, I realized just how much we had in common. Similar goals, the same sense of humor, and an effortless ability to talk for hours about anything. Eventually, I confessed my feelings, thinking it would push him away. Instead, he admitted he felt the same. Of course he did.
Oh, of course.
Shocker.
How y'all talk about hours?
Plot twist.
My wife.
For the past 8 weeks, we've been secretly seeing each other. Nothing physical has happened yet, but it feels inevitable. And I hate myself every day for letting it get this far. She didn't even justify, like, being a sneaky link. She just said, I'm about to be one.
This is how it started.
I foresee that,
where we're at versus where it's going.
Shady.
Wow.
I found myself in a similar situation once. Like so many of these stories, it really came down to me being young and insecure and truly believing that some attention and affection was better than nothing. I took it where I could get it, believing that if we could make it work and overcome the obstacle in our way, i.e., wife. Like, what?
A little small speed bump here.
Just a little minor wifey poo. Everything would be great because love conquers all. The video chats, the phone calls, the texting, and sending pictures back and forth just made it feel like a long-distance relationship.
Okay. Whatever you got to tell yourself, chick.
I've had situationships with at least 4 married men when I was younger.
Damn.
They made me feel alive. They made me feel valued. It was so screwed up. My daddy issues were/are wild. That's it.
Hey.
She's 40.
Damn.
I was a part of his friend group, and everyone talked about his wife being a terrible person and that they were separated. One night out with the group, he and I just sat and talked. I knew he was married, but I literally fell for him that night, and we were inseparable from then on. He did eventually get divorced. It took 2 years, but we got married a week later. We've been married 26 years now.
Oh. I mean,
I guess.
he was separated.
Yeah.
I still think that's like a slippery slope. Just
It is.
officially get divorced and then
Right. And then
go outside.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going through my first breakup after 2.5 years. My manager at my first job came off as friendly and compassionate about my situation. Of course he did. He started sharing that he understood what I was going through and that his current partner, who I had met multiple times, was mentally unwell and incredibly abusive towards him. She was closer to my age than his. I started to dislike her because I thought he was so cool. Then he told me he loved me and wanted to be with me, but we had to keep it a secret for numerous reasons. I guess I kind of liked him, but I really liked the attention after such a horrible breakup. My self-worth had never been so low. And then, what did she say? She followed up. Eventually, he told me he left her, but she refused to move out. I don't think he ever broke up with her. His true colors started showing, or I guess they always had, and he became super emotionally abusive, driving too fast to scare me, calling me, making fun of my interests, etc. I ghosted him, and now I have a fabulous career and partner. I'm now a huge advocate for young girls in my situation. She's only 23.
Damn. Well,
he must have been in his 40s.
I'm sure.
Scrub. I was broken and I chose married/involved men because I needed them to have some place more important to go after I had my way with them. Invariably, they started with the "I don't love my wife" conversation, thinking that that was what I wanted to hear. They couldn't have been more wrong.
I don't like
Anonymous.
the men who bash their wives to the
Yeah.
side piece. That, I mean, the physical thing, that's a horrible thing to do to somebody. That in itself is breaking trust, like all the bad things. But you pillow talking
Yeah.
about your
me?
wife to
Right.
this chick, and while you here doing this, your wife is likely at home with the kids or running them around somewhere.
Washing the clothes, cooking the food, doing the this.
Aggravated with your ass anyway for her own reasons, but she's not stepping out. That makes it even that much worse.
Yeah.
Like when the side piece can call the wife and tell the wife stuff that only the husband knows, so you know he's been doing that.
Yeah.
That just.
Yeah. I mean, it's never okay, but there are rules to the game.
Facts. Just to keep it physical. And some men, I guess, as I've seen on movies, as seen on TV, like, I'm never going to leave my wife. Like, I got what I got at home, me and you or whatever. And sometimes it's understood. And then, you know, the girl catches feelings and then she tries to mess up whatever he's got going on. And that's when it gets messy. But there are some men who won't bash their wives. Not to say that, like, it's good what you're doing or you're a more better person. But yeah.
Period. Like, don't expect any more. If you want to hook up and want to hang out, cool. But just know it's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah, I'm not leaving all that for this.
I got kids, I got a wife, I got a mortgage, I got this, I got that. Then I got to pay this bitch alimony.
Right.
No, thank you.
Right.
So, are you in or out?
Right.
Is you is or is you ain't? My sneaky link. And are you on the pill?
Yeah, that bashing the wife, I can't. That just makes it so much worse when men do that.
It is. It's disgusting.
Like, go see a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. You want to get into a game?
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
Would you rather never use cutlery ever again or never use napkins ever again?
Napkins.
You would rather never use napkins ever again?
Then never use, like, cutlery? Yeah.
What,
You eat with your fingers? I go through a lot of paper towels when I eat. I really do.
A
like,
paper
take me
towel
to a restaurant.
roll hates to see me coming, boy. I can't fathom.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't want to do a
just sit here
caveman,
and
but
eat everything with my fingers.
I'll
Just pick up a piece of meat. You're just like,
I feel you, but
yeah, mashed potatoes
Like
in
me.
the palm of my hand. My turn.
all right, your turn.
Would you rather be able to climb trees like a monkey or be able to run as fast as a cheetah? Seems like a no-brainer.
Run as fast as a cheetah.
Same.
I got no reason to be going up trees.
At all. No, thank you.
Would you rather have the knowledge to win a trivia TV game show or have the stomach to win a TV game show where you eat gross things?
Wait, what was the first one?
Have the knowledge to win a trivia game TV show.
Option A.
Like, who would pick option B? I'm assuming there's a monetary reward, and even just for clout, I would rather be known for winning a trivia game show.
Like, I'd rather win Jeopardy than X
Fear
Factor.
Factor.
Or Fear Factor, yeah. Like, nobody's eating, like, bull balls.
When they put them, ugh.
And chocolate-covered spiders.
Gross. Gross.
Would you rather drop your wallet into a porta potty at a music festival or lose your wallet with $500 cash in it?
I would rather lose my wallet with $500 cash in it.
Same.
Because otherwise, it's just.
Yeah. Either way,
That was
I'm
oddly
losing.
specific. Like, that happened to someone who won this game, who wrote this game.
Yeah, it did.
Oddly specific. Would you rather always be the one in a relationship who drives or always be the one who plans everything?
I would rather plan everything.
I would rather plan everything too.
Oh, I'm passenger princess.
I would rather, yeah.
I don't mind driving when I'm driving, but I don't like to drive far. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not the kind of person who wants to drive. Like, if it takes, like, 45 minutes to get there, I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just be in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
But if it's just, like, 15, 20 minutes up the road, I drive all day long.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Same. I don't want to be primary driver. Oh, go ahead. I was about to read the next one, child.
I was
about to go down the list.
Would you rather get tortured physically or psychologically?
Psychologically.
I'd rather get tortured physically.
Mm.
Yeah.
That
Either way, it's
psychological-
going to mess you up.
I mean, the psychological thing ain't nothing to play with because those are scars that remain forever.
Both are messed up.
But physically, just the pain of it, I would rather take the psychological because people do some strange things to you physically if their mind goes there. So
Yeah. I'm going to take physical.
would you rather your firstborn child be named by a random name generator or have them name themselves at age 4?
Oh my God. Name generator.
I would take the name generator too.
My kid would be like Captain Underpants.
Yeah. I would take the
my
name
gosh.
generator too and just keep my fingers crossed.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Would you rather have an all expenses paid wedding at a monster truck rally or self-fund your dream wedding?
Self-fund my dream wedding.
I would take the all expenses paid.
Mm.
It can be fun.
Make it fun.
Hell yeah. Vroom vroom. I don't know.
Instead of going away on coming in on a horse and carriage,
Yeah.
like big old monster truck.
I
That
mean,
could be
if
cool.
free is free, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my answer. I was gonna be like, well, if it's free,
Yeah.
be crazy. Why am I gonna pay for it? I feel like you'd be very limited. But
At a
again, all
monster truck
expenses
rally?
paid. Yeah.
I mean, what's a few little hanging heart players over some big ass monster trucks? I mean, they didn't say it was a budget.
I'm sure the white wedding planner could make that very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Make for
We
a
would
good
make
show
it work.
afterwards.
We would make it work. All right, besties, thank you so much for joining us. Let us know if you have any suggestions for some games or some of the answers to the questions. And we will see you next Tuesday, same time, same place. Bye, besties.
Bye.